What's rolling, brawlers? Vivalahunt here, love cheesing your things TCG. Back again with another Bakugan Pro review. Here to review actually something kind of crazy that I came across on Facebook Marketplace. As some people may have not been able to do, I am not always able to get the chase like giant figure of the wave. So this time around, I was able to get the Drago Infinity, and it wasn't just a big boy. It came with some other stuff as well. So, without further ado, let's jump right into this awesome Bakugan review. So, let's show off this Bakugan. Well, here he is, this dude. It's a little bit messed up because, well, DragonoidxAuxillataur kind of messes up a little bit, so it doesn't quite a bit. Let's leave him right here for a second. Not only did it come with that figure and then the ginormous figure, it came with quite a bit of cards, a bunch of flip cards here, plain inks, muds, mud pits, aqua spheres, aqua slashes, dark waters, a bunch of decent cards, shadow dog, lightning, a bunch of multi-language cards, and air zeros as well. So yeah, I have no use for these cards, so if you guys want them, go ahead and comment below. And just say I want the I'm interested in the card or something, and depending on where you're from, I think it's gonna stick to U.S., Canada, and maybe Mexico, depending on where people are and how many comments we get. But yeah, if you guys want these or need these, you guys can have them, claim them, and if there's enough people, we'll go ahead and figure out a way for everybody to get their hands on them. But yeah, let's move on to some important stuff that came with it. One thing I will note, it didn't come with a character card, but that's okay. We have our epic character card from Shields of Destroya, and I'll just go ahead and show it. It's a double red, 800B, 1 damage, and then 8 cost for fuse. And then it fuses to 2005, and this epic character card says, when you turn this face up, reveal the top card of your deck, make a Pyrus attack with damage equal to the revealed card's energy cost, which is pretty freaking cool. It's like a little mini burn. So yeah, there's that. I didn't get any cores with this, sadly. And before we get into that, I did get some weird stuff. I got a bunch of these character cards, but no Bakugan, and I did kind of want to ask to see if I could get them, but also didn't want to push the luck because this is all for $10, by the way, all of this. So also what came with it was obviously some awesome gear cards that were supposed to, like, exclusives, I think is what they were. But yeah, we got Aurelius Sabers, 3 cost on Victor, draw a card, 200B, 1 damage for Aquas in Aurelius, not bad. And Aurelius Laser, 3 cost, Shadow Strike, 200B and 2, probably the worst one out of them. And then we got Aurelius Drillers, 4 cost for 500B and 3 damage. This is a pretty good card, and I think in Gold Scrounge would be a decent card. And then the holy grail of it, Destroyer, 7 cost card for Victor, draw 1, 2 Frost Strike, Shadow Strike, 900B, and then 9 damage. That's crazy. That's crazy high. Crazy high. Here are 2 cards you could use. You could use the 250B, 3 damage, which would put it at, if it's unfused, 2250 and 8. And then that one, of course, you could use the 200 as well, which puts it 2202 gear. But yeah, I'll show you guys how to close them. It's kind of hard, dude. This one's, I would really suggest you guys, like, see this, I had to do a little repair there because you have to kind of like don't do this, and make sure you like kind of like you gotta like really tuck that in there, so then you can like see it kind of comes out even now, and so you can get that tight fit right there, and it won't like slide out like it's just trying to do right there. So it's a good thing to do that one for the tail first too, so you can get this second half in easier. But yeah, it's kind of hard. I'll show you again on this half. You kind of want to tuck that in like that, and then have it like that. It's really, really difficult, and you might want to be careful because you can damage it. Let's go ahead and open it up. 3. This thing is really hard to roll, so we'll try our best. 3, 2, 1. Bakugan Brawl. Oh, that was my fault. I'm pretty sure he can core, but he has weight. The magnet's powerful enough for a double core, so if you can master a double core, that'd be pretty cool. So let's go over some basic strategies, I guess, with this card. Because, I mean, it's a base Pyrus, so that doesn't mean you have to play... it means you have to play Pyrus, but you don't have to play Aurelus. If you do, if you want to play Destroyers. So, I'm going to kind of like elaborate on that a little bit, because not many people tend to talk about it. But we will. So, up first, we had a decent stop card in Fierce Charge 3 cost to stop Aurelus. Very powerful, in my opinion. Very, very powerful. We have a powerful hero and a 6 cost. When you fuse a Bakugan, you may destroy a hero, Bakugear, or Evo, which in a Leah deck, that'd be very powerful. And with like Strata and whatnot on top of it. Decent gear and Silent Spears for 5 cost, 500 beat, and 0 damage. Probably not the best, but a decent one. You get Luminous Blasters, 6 cost, a dual gear for 505. A little bit better gear than that one, but still good. Aurelus Accelerator or Aurelin Accelerator, you got 5 cost, or is it a 6 cost? Yeah, 6 cost for 4 shield rating, 400 beat, and 4 damage. That's pretty decent for defensive purposes. And then probably the best gear, Combo Cannon, 4 cost for 2 shield rating, and then when this flips from your deck, you may play 2 cost to attach this to a Bakugear for 303 damage. Not bad, decent, in my opinion. And now, obviously, you are list, you're going to play Pyrus. So, you got some decent energy gears with Wrecking Ball, a 4 cost for 2 shield rating. When you flip this, same gimmick, play 2 for 4 energy instead, for 400 B and 1 damage. And then to get that fusion play constantly going back and forth, if you have the 8 energy, you can go use Pyrofuser, a 5 or 2 cost for plus 5 damage, and you may turn one of your Bakugan or one of your fusion Bakugan face down. So that means you just go back to that. And then you got Colonel Armstrong Trip at 5 cost. When you fuse a Bakugan, make a Pyrus attack for 3, so more burn on top of that. Very powerful. Another faction you could use with Aurelus and Pyrus would be Chaos. So you got powerful cards like Chaos Overkill at 3 costs for 200 B and then 300 for each fusion Bakugan on your team. So if you have multiple fusions, you get 300 B for each, which is very powerful, on top of the 200, which is very good. You got a very powerful card called Baku Bear Claw. If 6 costs for each player, may be able to fuse a Bakugan for free, so you'll be able to fuse that for free and deal that burn damage we were just talking about a little while ago. And to get that Colonel Armstrong Trip and that Ajit if you want to, you got Leah 4 cost for when you open a Bakugan. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and if one of those 3 cards is a hero, you may play it for free. Very powerful. Obviously, you get dual faction cards, so you know you're playing those. Pyrus and Chaos, they're probably the best ones. You get the awesome Tail Shears, 3 costs for when you attach this to a fusion Bakugan. Ding ding ding. You get to draw 2 cards with 100 B and 4 damage, putting it at even higher damage. You also got Baku Efficiency, a 1 card cost for the next card you play is 3 cost less, which is awesome when you're dealing with the fusions. So Super Fuel and all those Song of Fire plays become super powerful. And then you get a super powerful gear and Crystal Blaster at 5 cost for Empower. When you play this, you may pay 3 costs to destroy all opposing Evos, heroes, and Bakugears for a 500 B and 5 damage boost. Not bad whatsoever. There are other ways you could go instead of Chaos, but most people won't. One of the decent ones I say would be Darkus. You have ability to run Pact of Darkness, which is alright, but it just stops non-Darkus, and if you want, you can discard a card to play for free. You can burn their energy or deal them damage with energy charge. Is your opponent may have this make this a card attack for Darkest Pyrus for 4, and then if they don't, they destroy 2 energy cards for 4 costs, which in my opinion, that's a pretty good powerful card. It deals decent damage, pretty decent damage. Next we have Unexpected Attack, a 3-cost card for shuffle your discard pile and then randomly reveal one from it. If it isn't a flip card, you can play it for free, which is decent in this type of thing, because if you're playing multiple of those burn cards, you kind of want to do that anyways, to burn more, so very useful. And then Dark Inferno lands a 3-cost card for double strike, 200 B for each fusion on the team. Gives B power and damage. Not inherent damage, but a little bit of like gimmicky damage. Another faction you could play with this is Ventus if you wanted to instead of Chaos, which Ventus Aurelus Chaos is. It really depends on your builds and what you're trying to do. A decent card you'd want to play would be Ebony the Cat, 2 costs for when you fuse. Give a Bakugan -5, so you're fusing, you're giving more Bakugan negative damage. You got Green Shield, a 5-cost gear. When you play this, you may play a Bakugear for free for 200 B and 2 damage buff, which, dude, that's pretty good if you're gonna play Destroy for free. Boom. That's unreasonable. And then you also have Turn to Energy. You can just energize a card, or this uncharged, for 2 costs. Sorry, can't speak today. And then you get Winton Styles, 4 costs for when you open a Bakugan, you may energize the top card of your deck, and then if you have 15 energy, you get Bakugan, get like plus 15 boost. It's whatever. There's also Aquas, but there's just 2 cards that come to mind. River Rage, 3 cost for 3 Frost Strike and Inspire. If you have drawn again, you get to get double strike, and then Fusion Mind Burn, 100 B for 1 draw and 1 cost. But let me know your thoughts and opinions. Are there any strategies I may have missed with this? Yeah, but do you like DragonoidxAuxillataur, Drago Infinity, the big set? Do you think it's good? What are your opinions on this card and the other ones, the other Aurelus gears? I think they're pretty cool. So yeah, these are some plays that you may not normally played with or seen before. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow my Instagram and Twitter for daily content. Keep the notification bell on so you know when all these videos are being released and made. And with all that being said, guys, keep it rolling and have a wonderful day.